There comes a moment in your life where you stop surviving and start commanding. Not begging, not hoping, commanding. Commanding your energy, commanding your standards, commanding your reality. Because scarcity was never your personality. It was a blueprint you inherited. A script written before you ever took your first breath. A pattern passed down by people who had to fight for every inch, who counted every dollar, who stretched every meal, who normalized just enough as a way of life. They did what they had to do to keep the line alive, and we honor that. But you were born to break it. You are the one who feels the tension between what you were taught to expect and what your soul knows is possible. You are the one who looks at the ceiling and feels, deep in your body, this is not my limit. This is where Break the Scarcity Blueprint begins. At the exact moment you decide that survival is not your final form. Scarcity is not a mindset, it's a memory. It's a memory stored in your body, a residue of fear sitting in the nervous system, a low hum of, what if it all disappears, even when things look fine on the surface. It's the tightening in your chest when you open your bank app, the guilt when you spend on yourself, the urge to overwork so you feel safe, the panic that rises when money comes in quickly because some part of you is already bracing for it to leave. Scarcity is a reminder of what your ancestors endured, the nights they went without, the opportunities they never had, the doors that were closed to them before they even knocked. Their fear became your programming. Their limitations became your normal. Not because you are broken, but because the nervous system learns from repetition. But hear me clearly. You are allowed to outgrow the struggle that built you. You are allowed to honor where you came from without recreating the same conditions in your own life. You are allowed to want more, to receive more, to hold more. You are allowed to walk into bigger rooms without shrinking your presence, to rest in softer spaces without feeling like you have to earn your comfort, to live at higher frequencies where overflow is your baseline, not your exception. Wealth isn't a betrayal, it's an evolution. It is what happens when the lineage finally has enough safety to expand instead of brace. It is what happens when you decide that fear will no longer be the loudest voice in the room. This is the shift from I hope I make it to I am designed to thrive. The moment you decide to break the blueprint is the moment your life starts expanding. Not because the universe suddenly likes you more, but because you stop arguing for your limitations. You stop shrinking your desires so other people feel comfortable. You stop apologizing for luxury as if comfort is a crime. You stop negotiating your standards just to be chosen. You stop convincing yourself you're asking for too much when deep down, you know you've been asking for the bare minimum. When you stop doing that, your entire reality shifts. Because abundance responds to identity first, action second. You don't earn wealth, you embody it. You become the person who expects to be supported, who expects to be compensated, who expects to be provided for by life itself. You act like the person who already has it, the version of you who isn't panicking over every bill, who doesn't chase clients from desperation, who doesn't say yes to misaligned opportunities just because they're afraid nothing better will come. You move like someone who expects good things. You answer emails differently. You price your work differently. You walk into rooms differently. You don't chase, you attract from alignment. Alignment is not passive. It's not sitting on the couch waiting for miracles. It's the inner decision that says, I am no longer available for crumbs when I was built for the feast. From that identity, your actions become clean. You set boundaries without shaking. You invest in yourself without spiraling. You say no to what drains you so you have capacity for what multiplies you. This is where metaphysics meets money psychology. Your beliefs become the energetic blueprint, and your behaviors become the physical proof. When your identity shifts, your reality has no choice but to catch up. Breaking scarcity is not about buying anything. It's about becoming someone new. It's not about the car, the bag, the house. Those are byproducts, not the point. The upgrade is internal. It's deciding, I no longer live in fear. Even when fear knocks, it doesn't get to drive. I no longer operate from lack. Even when the numbers aren't where I want them yet, I refuse to make decisions from panic. I no longer repeat the wounds of those before me. Even if everyone around me still believes in struggle as identity, I choose a different story. This is nervous system work. This is mindset reprogramming. This is spiritual alignment. Every time you pick discipline over delay, when you sit down to create instead of scrolling, when you follow through on the plan you made, when you choose long-term stability over short-term distraction, you break the blueprint again. Every time you choose standards over access, when you walk away from underpaying clients, when you stop entertaining relationships that drain your energy, when you refuse to discount your value just to be liked, you break the blueprint again. Every time you say no to chaos, no to financial drama, no to emotional roller coasters, no to the constant crisis cycles that keep you too exhausted to expand, you break the blueprint again. This is how rapid shifts happen, not from one big moment of motivation, but from a series of small, powerful choices that tell your subconscious, we are safe to live differently now. Your nervous system learns from repetition, so each aligned decision becomes a new instruction. We are safe to have money. We are safe to keep money. We are safe to grow money. We are safe to be seen in our fullness. That is the upgrade. A body that no longer flinches at abundance. A mind that no longer assumes loss. A spirit that knows it is supported. You are not the generation of survival. You are the generation of expansion. You are the one standing at the edge of an old story, holding the pen to write a new one. The one chosen to rewrite the story for everyone who comes after you. The children who will never know the fear you carried. The family members who will feel options instead of pressure. The future versions of you who will look back and say, that was the moment everything changed. You didn't come here to repeat the pattern. You came here to end it. So right now, wherever you are, breathe. This is the moment you choose overflow on purpose. Until next time, peace and love.